Thanks for joining us on Fightzone today. David Allen, only a couple of days out from your fight against Milan Paunov. Dave, how are you feeling ahead of these sort of 4-rounders you're having as you feel your way back in?
Well, it's different, you know. People keep saying they're excited, and I think not really, to be honest. It's not quite the O2 or Sheffield United football ground or Manchester Arena, but it's just a job that's got to be done, mate, on the way back to where I've been and where I want to go. I want to go further than last time, so it's about being professional. And I think now with newfound maturity that I have found somewhere, that's what I will do. Looking forward to it, though.
Yeah, you say you found this new, or you say you have got this newfound maturity. Is it hard though for you when you must get offers from promoters when they're offering you these sort of beasts for money that doesn't suit you or you're not ready? Because before you just jump into them, so it still must be hard to turn these offers down because they've got to be coming your way. Because if a promoter sees you're active, they're going to be calling your number.
Yeah, it is difficult because I was happy to fight anyone, and I still am now. I would love to. I'd love nothing more than just to, when I watched Tony Oka, two weeks notice, do you want to go to Paris? I've never been to Paris. I'd love to. And you get to have a fight and get paid for it. Brilliant. I love that. So I do miss that impulsive side of me, but that impulsive side also got me a few good ideas as well. So, it's about making smart decisions. Now I'm going to be a dad. I'm getting older. I'm a trainer and a manager as well. So I've got to make the correct decisions now, to show the people that I work with on a professional basis, show the boxers that I work with that I manage and train, and show my child when she gets here that you got to be sensible. So all them things play a factor in and I think in the new me, not new, but just got a different outlook on life, and I realise now the mistakes I made before, just could not make them again.
Just picking up something you said there, David, about showing your fighters the way you should be matched with. I think that's what you were saying then. Well, does it worry you that someone might say to your fight, "Oh, don't go with Dave Allen. He just threw himself in, so he'll throw you in"?
Yeah, I think. Would I say I'm a good manager? I'm not sure. I've had 6 fights as a manager. One was on Sky Sports, one was on DAZN, so I don't think I'm doing too bad.
Yeah.
And one of them you would never have seen on DAZN. Well, Stevie Lee was on DAZN. She wasn't with me. She would never have been on DAZN at that point in her career. The next fight's on DAZN as well. Obviously, this is Fightzone. But anyway, so as a manager, I take great pride in doing a good job with these fighters. Giving them opportunities. Maybe the opportunities come because I was a character and I made a name for myself. But I do a good job as a manager. Do a very, very good job. Because I've learned from my mistakes, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm very. I know the market. I know the people. I know everyone that I'm working with. And I was always smart, but I was impatient. And I think I've learned a lot of lessons, and I can pass them on, which is what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I mean, how many sort of these sort of 4-rounders are you? 4-rounders, 6-rounders are you going to look at before you get back in there again?
Well, I didn't want to box Milan Paunov, to be honest. I wanted a proper fight, but we're working on a budget. I'm not boxing in massive arenas, with big TV deals. So we're watching Milan Paunov because it fits the budget. It fits I sell tickets. My opponent comes out of my ticket sales. That's the top and bottom of it. That's business. So I wanted to do 6, 8-rounder, maybe a 10-rounder, but it just doesn't fit. It doesn't work. So. This Saturday, like the last fight, it's all about getting rust off. I've been sparring, this fight on Saturday is just another step back to where I need to go. Me and Dennis, we know where we want to go, we know how to do it, and we're doing it. And Milan Paunov is just a small step on the way there. I don't take nothing for granted. The last time I watched Newcastle against Bulgaria, I got a draw and it was 1-1. So, we don't want to do that again. But I've trained diligently, prepared correctly, and I will get back to where I was before, and I will go even further than that. Because last time, I did good things really, but it didn't mean nothing to me because I didn't do it properly. I headlined the O2 and got some good wins and did whatever without training. So I'm intrigued as a trainer now. I'm intrigued by what I can get out of myself as because I just think I look at the kids I train and I just think. And I remember thinking about 6 months ago, I thought, if I was training me, I'd be really excited. I'd be really excited. And I think, chuffing on, I think, what could I do with this fella here? He could go to the very top. You know, like Jamie Moore said, Darren Barker, all of them. You could fight for world titles. What's wrong with you? Well, it was only me that could unlock that in myself. No one else could. It was me. I had to start believing in myself. And my old man said to me when he got to 40, he realised he could fight, but he'd been retired for 15 years. I realised at 28, 29. So luckily, there is still something left. And I do believe, you know, if I punch this and everything is still there like it was 18 months ago, I will box for world titles. And I genuinely believe that. And I won't hear no one tell me otherwise.
Let me ask you this. Since you started, I mean, you know, since the David fight, the Price fight, was it Dorian Darch? Was it one other, and then this one? Has the phone stopped ringing from the people who you who you thought might have been mates 3 years ago? I'm not about promoters. I mean, you've had to say about Eddie in the past. I'm not, but people you might have met on the road in London who wanted to be like mate of the month.
Well, I've never had any fucking mates, Steve, to be honest. I've never had any mates. I don't have any friends, apart from the ones that I work with, the ones that I train and manage. I don't have any friends. I don't really have any friends. You know, I've got my missus, the kids on the way. The kids that I train and manage, they're my friends. They're the only people I see. I don't see anyone.
No, I just thought people who might try to hang on to you when you were down at the O2 at the Echo Arena.
Any even tried to hang on. They didn't stay around. Because
right. That's good. So you don't entertain a mate of the month like a lot of the boxers.
No, I don't entertain bullshit, Steve, at all. And as I get older now, I don't entertain zero any of it. That's why Twitter went straight away. That went, all of it went. Yeah. I'm not interested in people talking shit to me at all. And as I get older, I've always been a nice fella, still am. But my patience and everything completely out the window. And I think with that, you will see a much better boxer as well.
Yeah. All right then. Well, just let us know about what it's like becoming a dad for you for the first time.
Yeah, I think we've got 4 months left till she's here. But it's just my nan was ill, and over time I come to realise she wasn't going to be with us much longer. So, and then just a couple of weeks before she passed away, I got home with some tests on the side. I thought, fucking hell, someone's got corona. Devastated I was. I think I had some amateurs boxing. Fuck me, I'm gonna have to miss some boxing. I said, what's this? I said, I ain't got time for this. Anyway, she's like, what do you mean you got time for it? I had a little look, I thought, that's pregnancy test. Anyway, I didn't think I could have kids because I've done a lot of child making and never had any children. So I thought, fucking hell, I was struggling. So anyway, she's pregnant. My nan passed away. And my nan was probably I was probably closer to my nan than anyone else in the world. I spent more time with her than anyone else in the world. It broke my heart, and then I found out 2 weeks ago that it's going to be a girl. We're going to call her Betty. It's like it's a circle of life and it's maturity. And with that maturity now, I realise, you know, for my daughter to come into the world, my nan had to leave, and I've just got a new lease of life and everything. I'm just a different man altogether than I was even 12 months ago because I was an idiot in time gone by. I was very close. If I wouldn't have found myself in the last year, I'd have got to 50 and I thought, can't believe I did that. Can't believe I was national amateur champion and on the GB squad in 10 fights and then blew it all. Headlining the O2 means nothing to me. You know, knocking it about means nothing to me. Because what is it? Nothing. I'm not proud of it because I could have done more. I'm only proud of it. I'm only going to be proud of my boxing. Like my old man said to me, since you've been lying the O2, you've had some good wins, you've done whatever. He said, I'm not proud of you because you can do a lot more. You're blowing it, basically. He said, you're blowing it. You're blowing it. You've not had a good career because you're not doing anything what you should have done. And I'm with the same mindset now.
Do you think you would have woken up to that if your dad hadn't pulled you and said how he got to 40 and realised he was a decent pro?
Yeah, well, my dad's been on me for 10 years.
Oh, right.
I won the boys' clubs at 19. I won my first 8 amateur fights. I won the nationals straight away. And I just tossed it off ever since. I thought this boxing game's easy. This is easy, this. Sparring in Joshua fought the Olympics, thought this is easy stuff, this boxing. and you get in a rut and you can't get out of it. Life became a little bit easier than it was as a kid. And I don't know, but this is as hungry as I've been, as I've ever been. I just want to, I really believe in myself, you know? I believe in myself. And before, sometimes I'd get a little pang of self-belief. And then I see someone write something negative about me and I think, yeah, you know what, they're right. They're probably right, actually. Whereas now I think, fuck you, what the fuck do you know? You know, fuck all. So I'm not bothered what they say. I don't give a fuck because I know what I'm doing. And we'll see. Maybe they'll be right in the end, but I'm gonna have a good go at doing it. So I feel like, yeah, I've changed a hell of a lot. Yeah, I'm sick of them. Just sick of being so nice all the time. Don't need to be nice all the time. In this game, you can't afford to be nice all the time. It'll get you nowhere.
So you must have been, you know, when you was on Twitter and all that, just laughing off things and all that, you must have been quite sensitive, really, underneath the skin.
It was
They
sensitive.
call you,
You
know, the rhino underneath. You know, maybe you never had that rhino skin. A lot of people thought you had.
Well, a lot of it was right. I think what it was that it was right.
What
I wasn't training.
But right, but even with people being personal, you were laughing it off. Is that right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was just in my early 20s. I was just a wreck, absolute wreck. Into my mid 20s, even a couple of years ago. Just now, the David Price fight went wrong because I was just a wreck. I was sleeping in my house. I had no furniture, not even moved in. I was just sleeping on the floor for the last 6 weeks.
Mad.
I was on the floor, just a wreck. Just, you know, just don't know really. It's hard to put into words how I felt. I don't feel like that no more. You know, when I see negativity about me now, I just think, who the fuck are you talking to me like that? That's how I feel. When I was a kid, I've always been a big man and tough and whatever else, but I was always in a little shell. But I don't really want to upset. I don't want to upset anyone. And I would just think, fuck off.
Yeah.
Not interested. And I think with that, because someone's nice to me, I'm the nicest guy in the world. I'd give anyone anything. So nice. Too nice. Always been too nice. But now I just think, no, why am I going to live to please you? I don't even fucking know off the internet. Why? I want to believe in myself. I do believe in myself. And I'm going to do it. And if you don't like it, you know what? I'm sorry that you don't like it. But I'm going to have to go and do it anyway. So sorry about that. But it's getting done. So we'll see. I think I'll have the last laugh anyway.
Well, let's hope you have the last laugh. And it's been good seeing you on Fightzone this weekend. And I look forward to chatting to you briefly again, not at the weigh-in tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Steve. I am looking forward to it. It's nice to be back boxing. It's been a long time out. It hasn't been straightforward, but nothing ever seems to be. But I think I'll watch this interview back in 5 years and I'll go, yeah, that was the turning point for me around this time. So, no, I look forward to it very much.
Now, well, I'll tell you what, thanks for giving us a bit of time this morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Dave.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.